Hello everyone and welcome back to my heavenly babies. Laying there is my work of art, Isaiah. I just love this baby. This baby is the Skylar Sculpt from Kimberly Dolls by Kimberly Keller on Etsy. So definitely look her up. This is a beautiful sculpt. She's got gorgeous babies and she does everything to them. So she makes the baby and paints the baby. She does all the work herself, and she is a phenomenal artist. This baby here, I have looked over, and I just can't believe how realistic this baby is, how perfect this baby is. Just, I don't know what to say, you guys. I waited 2 months for this baby, and this baby, I would have waited 20 years. It's the most beautiful baby ever. And I own close to 30 babies in my collection, but he is my most favorite, and he definitely, there's Minnie. Hi, Minnie. There's also my sweet baby fur, or I said it backwards. My sweet fur baby. Yeah, that's Minnie. Hi. But anyways, I just love this baby. He gives me so much joy. He's definitely helping me through the process of the hysterectomy I had. Been dealing with a lot of emotions with that because my husband and I wanted children together, and we've been trying for years, and then the hysterectomy happened. So I do have a son. I have a 25-year-old son, but I wanted children with my husband, and that's not what God had planned. But this baby here is the most realistic baby out of all my babies, and he definitely is a baby that is therapy for me, definitely. And I love him so much, and now I'm going to go over and explain a few things. Please, people who love Kimberly, do not get upset with me. Kimberly is an amazing artist, and I love everything about this baby. I wish I could sculpt babies as wonderful as she can. I just want to go over and just explain a few things that, with this baby. And every baby has imperfections, you guys. You'll never buy a silicone that has nothing wrong with it. I always say, as an artist, imperfections make perfection. So, of course, there were some flaws to this baby. One is this baby tends to lose its matte finish, its seal, pretty quickly. When I got him, he was so matted so beautifully, and within just days, he was already getting shiny. That's okay. This woman works so hard getting babies out. I can't even imagine how hard it is for her to do this job, making these gorgeous babies. And so maybe the matte finish is just a quick finish. Maybe it's a cheaper finish since this baby is a phenomenal price. I mean, he's under $1,400 with customizing him. You can get a boy or a girl in this sculpt. You can get whatever skin tone you want. There's 4 different skin tones to choose from. I chose the newborn red since when my son was born, he had that newborn red color. And so I like that. You can ask for a drinking wet. I've got the option of the open and close eye. So it's got the peaky eye and the close eye. He's got armatures in him. There's just so much to him. I mean, he could be an unpainted baby with none of those features, and still under $1,400 is so extremely cheap. So, that being said, the finish, I noticed on a lot of videos I watched before I got him that everybody was saying that he gets shiny spots. Well, he is a baby that had seam lines, and so those areas are probably hard to seal or get sealed quickly, and he tends to start to lose that, pretty fast. I have pictures to show you how fast. I wasn't really doing much with him other than holding him a little bit, and I had a sleeper on him to protect his color and all that, his paint job, before I was going to seal him. I'm an artist. I, buy those budget babies, paint them and sell them. But also I can do my own babies. I can seal them. But I knew I was going to do that, so I didn't want to do a lot with him. But even that, not doing really anything with him other than holding him a little bit, and he was already getting sticky. So as I show you the different areas, I rematted him, and first off, I sealed him twice and matted him. I use 110 and Part A from Fuse FX, and I did that all over his body and let it dry. It's a silicone paint base for a seal, and then I did it again and used the silicone velvet to matte finish him. All my babies that I do hold their matte. They don't need to be powdered. I have a baby I did literally almost 2 years ago that has got no peeling, no chipping, no reason for a matte, no reason for powdering. And when I started off with this, I'm an artist. I've been an artist since I was 5 for painting. And I did get a hold of different companies, and Fuse FX was the one that we talked the longest and explained to me that if painted right with their paints, if you do it with their paints don't peel. She doesn't understand why. I had a baby that was peeling, a very expensive baby that I got in the beginning, my very first full body silicone newborn size, well, actually a 3-month-old, my Octavia, was peeling really bad when I got it from my friend and continued to peel. She said, our paints don't peel. We're a movie prop company. We do all kinds of silicone props, and not, they don't do the babies, but they sell the baby kit paints, but they don't do that. It's just said that none of theirs are peeling. It said your paint will become the baby. So my paints over 2 years, I bathe them, I change them, I do everything. I know people use the expression of like they sweat, they get sticky, they need to be powdered. Mine don't after I'm done with that type of, that company, those paints and the seal from Silicone Velvet. I don't like the matte finish from Fuse FX. It gets chalky more because you really need to know that process. Sealing a baby with a matte finish is a hard process, very hard process to do. So that being said, you really need to know the ratio to that. So sometimes you'll get few areas on a baby that might look a little chalky. I had that when I got him from Kimberly. He had a few areas that were a little bit chalky. Even when I sealed him, he's got a small little areas. He wasn't rinsed super fast, so some of those areas he'll get rinsed off. But I just want to share them with you guys. But I take it as like dry skin. And he had a little tear on his eye. He had a little tear on his mouth because I asked for the eyes to be open with the with the eyes in it, so I could have open and close for the peaky. I asked for a drinking wet, so of course she had to open the mouth, which she does open the mouth anyways for nooks and stuff. So the side of his mouth was tore a little bit, the eye was tore a little bit, and he was getting sticky. Again, this baby could have come unpainted. He could have been tore in 7 different spots, and I still would have said under $1,400 is a phenomenal price for this baby. Phenomenal. So just understand that I love, love, love this sculpt. It is my favorite sculpt, and I love him. And sure, I did some fixing, but again, you'll never, ever get a baby that is perfected to perfection. If you did, it would be considered a doll. It wouldn't look real then. None of us are born flawless, right? So there's going to be flaws. But anyways, I'm going to get up now. I'm going to shut up and get up and show you what I've done with him. And one other thing I got to do is I do got to seal his little drinking wet system. It's actually sliding down a little bit inside of him. I don't know why, but it's sliding down in the mouth. The lower area, his little boy bits, that's fine. But I'm going to pull it up a little bit more, and I'm going to seal it with some silicone around that area so that it also doesn't leak through, because I noticed it was leaking through and coming through his eyes. He had slits in his eyes on the inside of the silicone where she cut it out. She also slit that. I also closed those off with silicone, and I can show you that. So I hope you're not grossed out when I open it up to show you the inside of the eye where I fixed it and all that. And but yeah, I got to fix that, the inside of his mouth. And I do believe she put a tongue in there. It looks like he has a tongue versus the ones I've seen online. But I did shine up areas on him after I got him matted. I shined up his lips, around the eyes, the nose, the fingertips again, the toes. Yeah, just got him the nice shiny areas he needed. But we're going to get up close. And as I show you the areas, I'm going to show you a picture up next to it, the sticky spot, and then what happened after I was done sealing him. So we're going to take his lion. He's sleeping so good. So the first thing I'm going to show you is that area I talked about, the eye. So I'm going to show you the inside where it is now sealed shut. Let's get a good view of that. It is now sealed shut. You see that line? And you see the little bumps on his eyes there? That was, when she cut it. Just she didn't get rid of those or trim those off or anything. I'll get rid of that. But inside you see both of those are sealed off now because his drinking wet was coming through his eyes. It was like he was a crying baby. Yeah, he actually had tears, and babies don't produce tears. But yeah, it was coming through. So I sealed that off really good. And I'm going to do the same thing inside his mouth when I do his drinking wet. I'm going to seal it. But you see that on there? That came that way. His eye like that had those little spots. I don't care. It's just excess silicone. I can trim it off. I fixed the eye there. You see it was ripped. It is now sealed again. And this side was fine. But this side, yeah, was ripped down, but it is sealed right there, you guys. I know it probably doesn't look like it to you, but I'm going to throw a photograph up right now of it, what it looked like before, and then what he looks like now. And then, like I said, the inside of the eye, I'll show you a picture of the inside of the eye and what it looks like now. But you see, yeah, those little areas, that was, that's how he came. Okay, and then his mouth, I did, like I said, I did work on a few things on there. I did seal the bottom part of the tongue because I was having an issue with trying to do the drinking wet because it was trying to go under. It's really hard to do that when the tongue is lifted like that. So I did seal that down, the tongue down like that. And then now his drinking wet is back there and I'm going to fix that. And I did shine up his mouth, inside his nose. It's coming down. I hope you can see that. I don't have the ring light on. I mean the light on it, but there it is there. Shiny there and shiny in the eyes. Hopefully you guys can see that. He's got the wetness in his eyes. I'll kind of go like this so you can see it with the sun. But look at how gorgeous he is. Oh my God, he's so perfect now. Now I'll just show you some of the areas. Oh, and I love his mottling. Boy, Kimberly is a perfectionist at mottling. Boy, I'd love to learn that technique she does. I mott too, but her mottling is phenomenal. I mean, look at that. Just phenomenal. Anyways, here's the first spot I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a picture on the side here. Let me go over like this so I can put it on the side there. And then his cheek there. Look at it's all nice and matted now. It was shiny. I did do some wetness in his ears. I don't know if I can show you that because right in this area, babies are shiny in there. Our ears are shiny in there. That was from Kimberly. That's just, again, a speck of silicone that just dripped when she was sealing him. So it's just a piece there. But again, I just look at it like a little part of the baby, a little skin tag, a little part of the baby. It's okay. Right? It's okay. This baby is perfection. Oh, he is so soft with that silicone velvet. And now I don't have to worry anymore because, like I said, 2 years ago, I sealed the baby and they're still, I don't even have to powder them. All right. Then the next one was the arm over here. It was very, very, very shiny. I'm going to show you a pic. Again, we'll put it on this side now. But there, it was all shiny there. And now you can see it is matted to perfection. And I'm going to show you the other side. I can't remember if there was one on this side. But I'm just going to show you this side. I think there was some shininess on it. Let's clear this up again. And it's all nice and matted. Now, I did redo the nail beds too, made them shiny because, of course, they got matted when I was doing the finish. I did 2 coats, you guys, so that it would be good, you know. And then going down his chest, look at that beautiful tummy now. I don't remember on here if there was any shiny spots. I think there was on the side here. I don't know if I have a picture of that. But he's all done now. Now, you see right there, that was a spot I tried twice to seal. Some spots just don't. They just don't seal. I don't mind that because it's so tiny. I will try, I think I did that spot. I'll try one more time. Maybe I missed that spot because there was a spot here I did. So I'll try one more time to do that and let you know if it worked out. I'll throw it up on the screen here if it worked out. But anyway, so that's one little spot there. But you don't even notice that, you know, that particular spot because it's so little and I don't mind. I might have just missed that when I was doing it. But on the sides, he did have some shininess on the sides and now it's all matted to perfection. Again, all these little spots were spots that happened from when I got him. Okay, I just didn't do a detailed video on him in the beginning so you guys can see it, but he had those little spots. And then down his legs, I don't remember if I have a pic of that, but he was shiny down the leg here. Well, now it's all matted. So he's perfect there, perfect little toes, all matted, and I mean, all shined back up again. The bottom of his foot, nice and matted. Here's this side. And he was shiny over here for sure. I know that. I think I have a photograph of that. He was all shiny there. But again, now he's all matted. Perfect. So good. And again, I didn't rinse him thoroughly, so he's got a little bit right there. I just got to rinse him a little bit more. I rinsed it so fast. That's that silicone velvet. And now we're going to go ahead and flip him over very, very carefully with one hand. Turn his little head. I love that he's got that option to turn his head. Now on his back, he had a lot. I'm going to move him over like this and throw it right here for you guys. How shiny that was. Look at that. Again, these little spots were spots that were on him when I got him from Kimberly. So, but again, I don't care. Babies are not perfected. You know, they're not flawless. They're just not. The back of his head had a spot and that's gone now. No shine back there. As you see, there's no shininess. And then the back of his legs, there was shininess there. And I can again move over and show you a photograph right here of the shininess that was on him. And now he has none. Again, when I show you this, I'll move over this way and then I can show you the picture of the shininess and that. But his back was so shiny and I couldn't believe after just a couple of days, you know. I think his butt was okay, but there's his butt. So perfect. All matted, so perfect. Oh, he's just silky, you guys. It's called silicone velvet, and let me tell you, he's very, very velvety. Velvety soft. Okay, let's flip you back, baby, but hold your head. Don't worry, you guys. I'm holding his head very, very, very good. And we're just going to slide him back down. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Perfection. You are perfection, and I just adore this baby. But anyways, there he is, all matted. Like I said, I did do a seal twice. I'm going to show you right here to the side. That was the first one. I left him shiny like that. Did one side. After 3 hours, flipped him over, did the other side. And then after that dried, I did the technique. I mean, that same, you know, that same 110 there, the 110 in part A. And while it was wet, that's when I matted him with the silicone velvet. So he's got 2 seals on him. I highly doubt he's going to have any issues. If none of my babies have had issues, I highly doubt he is. But again, every silicone is different to see how they hold. But I've got different silicones from very cheap all the way up to very expensive. And they're all holding. So I do believe it's going to hold just fine. I'll let you guys know if I have any issues. But I don't think I'm going to. Like I said, Fuse FX company told me once you paint these babies, they, you know, it just embeds into them. They become the baby. Now, I went over her paint job doing that seal, so not sure if it's going to show shiny spots or come through, but I doubt it. I doubt that because I went over my baby. In the beginning, that was peeling. My Octavia, she was peeling so bad, and I went over those spots. Instead of stripping her is how I started first. Went over them, and they completely filled all in, and that was that. But I ended up stripping her because somebody said she looked quite red. And I don't think she did it all. I thought she was perfect. And now I look back at it, you know, whatever. It's a mistake. Live and learn, right? But yeah, she's still holding it. And she was a baby peeling really bad. So, but I really think he's going to hold good. And I'm so happy I was able to seal him now because I don't have to worry about the, you know, any of the shiny spots. And like I said, just this spot here, I didn't notice it. I don't think I did because I thought I went down the hand here. I don't know. But if it's not going to seal, that's the only spot. And I have seen somebody that got their baby painted, their Skylar, fixed up a little bit more and helped with the shiny spots. And they had like one little spot. And the artist just explained I couldn't do it all. There was one little spot that I wasn't able to seal. So I'm going to try that spot. I don't know if I tried to seal that. I'm going to try it and I'll let you guys know. I actually, like I said, will throw it up on the screen here or let you know in another video. But there he is, Mr. Perfection, baby Isaiah. This is Isaiah Shea, the love of my life. The best weight for 2 months in my entire life. He is the best baby ever. All right, now we're going to get the tripod, this put up on the tripod, and we're going to get him into a cute outfit. Okay, so let me show you what I'm going to put on my beautiful Isaiah. I'm going to do a onesie. I love onesies on babies underneath clothing and everything. I just love the onesies on them. So I'm just going to have a newborn onesie on. And then this outfit that was when I did his box opening, I just love this outfit and I couldn't wait to put this on him. This is a cat and jack and it says beach baby and it's so cute, the color. I think it's going to look great with his skin tone. And I just love it. It's a teal color with cream and it's almost more of a very light tan. It's a beautiful cream shade. And then it's got the little bloomers or little boy shorts, you know, for a boy under it, with the stripes of the same teal color and the same cream, and then like these little fake wood buttons, and it's just, you know, like the little like a little bloomers for a boy. Just very, very, very cute. I loved this outfit. I couldn't wait to put this on him, and I will tuck it in since it's just a shirt and I'll have a onesie on. So he's gonna have that on. I've got these cute little socks that are gonna match. They're little socks with a little yellow duck on them. I believe it's a yellow duck. Yeah, and I think, yeah, it's a little peeper. It's like a little baby duck, a little yellow baby duck. So we're going to put those socks on him. And I might leave him bald. I love his head. He doesn't always have to have a hat on, but if I do a hat, I'll do this cream hat here for him, this knotted cream hat. If not, then we're just going to leave him bald. And as far as the nook, I probably will do this one here. It's white. I might have a teal color nook, but I think the white will be better because there's so much teal in it. So I think I'll just do this nook right here. Okay. Let's get him dressed, and I'm so grateful I do not have to powder you, buddy. No, see, I don't have to powder. Now, I want to explain, when powdering a baby, you know, because they've got those shiny spots, and I know somebody I watch was telling me the same thing, that their babies, it seems like their more expensive babies have problems with the shiny spots. It's really funny how, you know, that can happen. But again, the artist is going through so much, you know, they're doing so much for the baby, that, you know, you can't have everything about that baby be perfect. You just can't, you know. I mean, none of us are perfect, you know, where we can perfect everything perfect, but it is perfection when you look at it. And so, you know, a lot of people, or that's what she was saying. She was explaining that he gets shiny spots, and my $3,000 baby that I got was peeling and everything and had those shiny spots and all that. So yeah, it can happen, you know, but I'm very, you know, just very happy with this baby. I love him so much, and I'm not worried about it because I was able to seal him and stuff. But what I was saying is, when you continue to rub on a baby with those brushes that we use and we powder them up, and I didn't know any of this in the beginning when I got my silicones, didn't know, but I started to learn as I went along that the more you rub something, the more you're going to rub it off, right? So if you're painting a car over and over and, you know, rubbing it over and over, or like your nails that you had done at a salon, you get your nails done, and the more you bump them over and over, well, the paint chips off. Well, the same thing's going to happen if you keep powdering your baby. So if you can find somebody out there that can, you know, powder this baby for you, at least just mat it for you, you know, seal it, get a good seal on it and mat it for you, that would be much better, so you wouldn't have to continue to, you know, powder him. Because I did hear from people that have this kit that the only thing is he does tend to lose his matte finish. Well, we all know that. And he loses paint within like the first year. He can start to lose paint depending on how much you're playing with it, how much you're matting it, you know, how much you are putting on baby powder, cornstarch, whatever you're using. You're doing that motion and it starts to lose the paint. So you want to be careful with that. But now I don't have to worry because of me sealing him. I can bathe him now. I can do all that, and I don't have to powder him. So that's great. I don't have to worry about that part of it. So yeah, just some advice for you guys as an artist, because I'm an artist myself, a painting artist. I'm not a silicone artist as far as making silicones, but I am a artist for painting silicones. So yeah, I'm just glad that I could do this, you know. And I did have somebody ask me about doing their baby sealing it. They have the Skylar, they actually have two of them as twins, and they asked if I would mat it for them. So they're saving up right now, and I said yes, I would be more than happy to do it for you. But you know that again, I'm, you know, my prices are cheap right now because I want to get well known. My prices are cheap. You've seen my baby, you've seen how good he turned out and all that. But you know, even like ordering through Kimberly, we get babies that had flaws. So if you have me do a baby, you know, there could possibly be a little bit of flaws to it, doing that seal finish. So if that scares you, then that's fine. But you know, you see my baby and you've seen babies in my collection that I've painted. I am, you know, really good at, I mean, pretty decent at doing that seal. You know, I'm getting it down. Each and every baby I do, I'm getting that down pretty good. So if you would like your Skylar matted, you know, done with the two seals like I did and then matted, you're interested in that, hit me up. I've got my email linked down below there in the information box. So hit me up and yeah, we can talk. I'm very, very, very inexpensive. I would do a baby, I seal just like that, just sealing it with, you know, the seal and the powder. I would do that for $150. So let me know if you guys are interested. And know that it is as is when you get it. I am not going to do anything to hurt the baby. I will work with it probably even more precious than I did with mine. Be more careful is what I mean, because it's somebody else's baby. But it is as is, you guys, you know. So, and of course, payment has to be made in full first, just like anybody has to be made in full first. And then I will get the baby done for you. Doesn't take very long to seal, so the baby will only be away from you from the shipping to me. You have to pay for that, shipping home. And doing the baby, if I'm not, you know, got other things going on, I could have it done within a week or two. The baby would be back into your arms. So let me know if you're interested in that, just so that you don't have to worry about this anymore, because the more you guys are powdering these babies, or this little guy here, or little girl, whichever one you have, you're going to get it more and more shiny. I hear people say, well, it doesn't even hold the shine. It's not even, I mean, hold it, the matte finish. It doesn't even hold it after I powder it. It still is shiny. Well, that's because it's not going to, you guys. It needs a seal. That's what it needs. So if you guys are interested in that, like I said, just hit me up. I've got my email link down below and we can talk, okay? And I use expensive paints, just so you know. But, yeah, just like Kimberly, we are not, you know, we're, you know, artists, but, you know, there's always going to be flaws with things, guys. There's always going to be flaws, you know. I am a perfectionist, I am, but you know, everybody is, you know, unless, again, if it was perfect, it would look like a doll then. Even though it is a doll, I'm just saying it would not look realistic. you need those little bit of flaws and stuff like that. So I will do, just as good as I did him. In fact, I'll work even more careful, on your baby or whatever, if you're interested in that. I just want to help people out because I know a lot of people that have this kit, because I watched a lot of videos while I was waiting for him to come, and I see a lot of them have such shiny babies and they keep powdering them. And I just I cringe. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I wish they would stop powdering him. He's gonna, or her, they're wiping the paint off, the seal off. It's all coming off. So if you're interested in that, just hit me up. Like I said, I would love to help you guys out and give you a great price, because I know somebody's going to charge you a lot more than that, and I do know that for sure. I've looked into prices, and people have already said that my price is beat. But again, that's because I'm new, not a new artist, but new to the, to YouTube and all that, to you guys. You don't really know me. So that's why I have to let, things go a little bit more inexpensive right now, just for you guys to get to know me and get to know my painting skills and all of that, my seals and all that, to get to know that. So that's why I drop it down right now. But once I'm more well-known, then yes, I will be upping the prices, but I'll never be ridiculous. I want to help people out, budget-wise. I'm a budget person, so. But anyways, there he is, you guys. Isn't he gorgeous? Oh, God, he looks so cute in this. And I'm going to keep this beautiful baby bald, since I don't got to worry now, like I said, about him getting shiny. I don't got to worry. No, I don't got to worry, little man. No, I don't. You're my favorite. Oh, I got to kiss you. You guys notice when you kiss that mouth, it goes in like a real baby? Like, her silicone's so beautiful. Look at the nose of this baby. It is so sheer and fine, like a real nose. Like, oh my God, it's just so real. I just can't believe this baby. It is my most favorite sculpt. Seriously, it's my most favorite. I can't wait if she ends up doing another. I know she's got the poppy, but I'm not real interested in that one right now. Beautiful baby. I just like this one. I like the look of this one. Everybody's got a different taste and everything. And I just hope that she does eventually do another full body silicone, because she does great silicones. They're just amazing. And her prices are amazing. Another one that's trying to help people budget-wise. But anyways, there is Isaiah looking so great with his beautiful matte finish. And yeah, let me see if he's in frame. I want to make sure his head and everything is in frame. It is. Oh God, he's so gorgeous. Doesn't he look cute in that teal? Oh, he's so beautiful. And look at those shiny lips. Because babies have shiny lips because their mouth is always wet. Yeah. All right, you guys. I hope everybody is doing well. Isaiah will throw you a little kiss. Mwah. And so we want to say that we love God. We're so fortunate that God has blessed my hands artistically. We want to thank God. So much to be thankful for. Thank you for this baby, God, and all that I have. I've got some other babies coming. I'll be doing some unboxings this week. I've got, I've had some great COAs, and I've got some cheaper babies coming too, and a surprise if it works out coming. So, but anyways, yeah, he loves God. He loves his mom and dad. He loves all the auntie and uncles out there and all his cousins out there, all his little Skylar Sculpts out there, his little cousins. He loves all of them, and I love all of you guys as well. But remember, God loves you more. Sorry I didn't do a reading, but I knew this would be a longer video showing his finished seal. I wanted to show you guys that. So we'll do reading next one. I will definitely add that into the next one, and I'll double up. All right, everybody, take care. Let me blow you out a kiss. Mwah. There's a kiss for you guys from me, and God loves you more than anybody could. Everybody take care. God bless, and I'll see each and every one of you in my very next upload.